Hello friends, good evening. I hope you all are doing well. So today we are here to discuss an important update released by UPSC. So they have come up with an special advertisement number, that is 51/2023, and they are inviting applications mainly for two posts, that is enforcement officer, accounts officer, and the other post is assistant provident fund commissioner. For AO there are 418 vacancies, and for APFC there are 159 vacancies. So let us see in detail what is its age limit to apply for both the posts, what is the last date to apply, syllabus of examination, and other details. So quickly we'll go through all these details one by one. So as you can see on your screen, there are 418 vacancies, and the age limit for AO is 30 years. So for general category it is 30 year, and age relaxation is applicable to the category students. And the about qualification, it mentions bachelor's degree in any subject. So if you are done your graduation in any subject from a recognized university, you are eligible to apply for this examination. So at bottom the duties of enforcement officer is mentioned, so you can go through this. What are the duties of enforcement officer? This post, enforcement officer, has all India service liability. So if you are selected, you will be posted in any of the offices of EPFO in India. And the other post which we are talking about is of APFC, which has 159 vacancies. So for this, age limit is 35 years. So 35 years is the age limit for general category unreserved students, and again here age relaxation is available for category students. So for this, what is the qualification required? Again, degree of a recognized university. Here they have mentioned the desirable qualification as well, like if you have done your diploma in company law or labor laws or public administration, then it is desirable, it is not essential. If you have done it, it is good. If even if you have not done diploma in any of this category, it is fine. I, Unless and until you are not fulfilling the essential qualification, you are not eligible to write the exam. So basic essential eligibilities, you should have completed your degree in any subject from a recognized university. So moving on, let us see what are the other details. So you can apply for this examination through this website upsconline.nic.in. Applications have started from today itself, 25th Feb, 12th noon, and the last date to apply for this examination is 17th March till 6 p.m. You can apply for this examination. So this you have to remember. The students from category like SC, ST and OBC, they will have to produce caste certificate. So this should be available with them when while they are writing applying for this examination. So probation will be for 2 years, and UPSC has decided to conduct a pen and paper based recruitment test to shortlist candidates for interviews. So there will be OMR based written examination which will be held by UPSC. The date is not mentioned yet in this notification. They will tell us about the date later on their website. So for both the post, a recruitment test will be conducted, and it will be conducted separately. So if your age limit is within the bracket, you can apply for both the exams. Both the exams will be held separately, and their date of examination will be intimated later on UPSC website. Now let us discuss what is the scheme and syllabus of this examination. The scheme is common for both EO and APFC. There will be a 2 hour duration paper, and all questions will be carrying equal marks. So going by past year question papers, there are around 120 questions for both APFC and EO, and examination will be held for 300 marks. So each question carries 2.5 marks, and then there is a negative marking. So we have a negative marking of 1/3. So 1/3 of 2.5 will be deducted, if you mark wrong answer. And this paper will be objective type based, and it will be bilingual, that is questions will be printed in both Hindi and English. So this will make sure that candidates are able to comprehend. Now let us see the syllabus of enforcement officer. So it is talking about English, so there will be 20 questions from English, and this will be categorized as section A in question paper. And then there will be section B, which will contain the remaining subjects which are mentioned here. So there is Indian freedom struggle, then current affairs you have to prepare, Indian polity and economy, general accounting principles, industrial relations and labor laws. Then moving on, we have science, computer applications, general mental ability, quant, and social security in India. So these are the 9-10 subjects which are there in our syllabus for enforcement officer, and the weightage they have assigned is of 75 to 25. So when they will prepare the final merit list, 75% marks will be taken from your recruitment test, and 25% marks or weightage will be considered from your interview, and based on this ratio they will be preparing the final merit list. Now as far as APFC scheme and syllabus is considered, scheme is same as we discussed just now. The syllabus is little bit different, almost 90% syllabus is similar for both the exams, but in APFC we have this topic population development and globalization. Then in EO syllabus only freedom was mentioned, freedom struggle. Here we have Indian culture heritage and freedom movements. Then governance and constitution of India, there only Indian polity was mentioned, here they have mentioned governance as well. We have present trends in Indian economy, then accounting and auditing, industrial relations and labor laws is same, and insurance is the extra point which we have to prepare here in APFC. Then basic knowledge of computers, general science. In mathematics also, here it was only quant and general mental ability, here we have general mental ability, statistics, and elementary mathematics. And last point is similar, that is social security in India. So even in this APFC also the weightage is 75 to 25 as I mentioned for EO. 75% marks will be taken from recruitment test, and 25% marks will be taken from interview, and combining both a final merit list will be prepared. Now these are the centers of examination. Remember, except these four centers, Chennai, Dispur, Kolkata and Jaipur, there is ceiling on all other centers. So if the center capacity is full, then you will have to choose another center. So they have clearly mentioned that allotment of center will be done on first apply first allot basis. So this you have to keep in mind and apply for this examination as early as possible. And no request for change of center will be entertained, they have mentioned this clearly. Now the further part contains various appendix related to persons with disabilities. Now the regarding essential qualification, they have told that you should possess at least essential qualification laid down. Desirable qualification is not required, if you do not possess it will be fine, but you should at least fulfill the essential qualification which is laid down in the advertisement. This you have to keep in mind. And after you qualify the recruitment test, you will be called for interview. So before interviews are held, a link will be provided by them regarding detailed application form DAF, as it is there in civil services examination and other examination. While applying for this examination, please ensure that apart from your other basic qualification, even if you have any other experience and any other qualification, don't forget to mention in that application. And they have kept minimum level of suitability, that means this much minimum marks you have to achieve or get in interviews for being qualified. So for unreserved category it is 50 marks, for OBC it is 45, for SC ST and physically handicapped person it is 40 marks. So this much marks you have to get in your interviews. Otherwise, if you are doing well in your recruitment test and you are not getting minimum marks specified here, so you will not be eligible for final merit list. As far as application fee is concerned, so it is 25 rupees for general and OBC candidates, and for SC ST female and person with benchmark disability, they are exempted from paying the fees. If you are applying for both the posts, then you will have to pay 50 rupees, like 25 each for both the examination. For SC ST PWD women candidates, there is no fee. They have clearly mentioned here in this. Now let us talk about some other points, like how to apply for this examination. So you have to go on this upsconline.nic.in website and apply there. While applying, you don't have to upload any other document. Just what you need is photograph, signature and one ID proof. So ID proof can be your Aadhaar card, PAN card, driving license, voter ID card, or any other central government or state government card will also do. And after you submit your online application, don't forget to take printout of that finally submitted application. As far as modification in OTR profile is considered, as you are aware by the time that there is OTR profile one time registration you have to do on UPSC website, and you can modify your OTR profile till expiry of 7 days from the next day of closure of application window. That means from 17th March the last date will be getting over, so till 24th March you can modify your OTR if you are doing this for the first time, if you are applying for any UPSC examination for first time. Even you can modify your application form, so the window will open for 7 days from 18th March to 24th March. Within this period you can log in into the system and modify the details which you desire. Now these are the documents which are required to be produced at the time of interviews, so we are not going into that at this time. And the date of birth which you have mentioned in your online recruitment application, that would be final, so no subsequent change will be allowed by them. And let us see the specific instructions to apply online. So you have to fill the form in two stages, part 1 and part 2. 25 rupees is the fees which is applicable for general and OBC candidates. Women, SC ST and PWD candidates are exempted. Before applying, make sure you have a photograph and signature in .jpg format, and that file size should not exceed 300 KB, and it should not be less than 20 KB in size, so it should be in between 20 and 300 KB. And candidate should upload one photo ID card. It can be Aadhaar, voter card, PAN card, passport, driving license, any other photo ID which is issued by your state government or central government. If in case due to some unavoidable circumstances you have to apply or you submit multiple applications, so UPSC will consider application with higher registration ID. So just make sure that you are not committing any mistakes while filling up the form. Please ensure that you have valid and active email ID, because commission will be using your email ID to communicate with you. There is no facility to withdraw the application in this examination. They have eliminated this part. So that's it from this advertisement. In next video I will try to come up with some other details like how to go about this examination. If you still have any doubt regarding applying online for this examination, you can comment in this comment section. I will try to address your queries. So thank you once again for joining me. Thank you.